hold on to your hats. Chiefs Kingdom, could Matt Nagy be packing his bags and heading to the Big Apple? That's right. Rumors are swirling that the Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator might just be the next head coach of the New York Jets. Stick around, because we're diving deep into what this could mean for the Chiefs, the Jets, and the entire NFL landscape. And trust me, this is one wild story you don't want to miss. Hey, everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the hottest stories in the NFL. If you love the Chiefs-Jets or just juicy football drama, you've come to the right place. Today, we're talking about Matt Nagy. Yes, that Matt Nagy, and why he's suddenly being linked to the New York Jets head coaching job. Is this a done deal? What's his history? And how could this shake up the NFL? Let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. Chiefs fans know Matt Nagy well. He's currently Kansas City's offensive coordinator, a role he returned to in 2023 after Eric Bieniemy left for the Washington Commanders. But Nagy's no stranger to the spotlight. Before this, he was the head coach of the Chicago Bears from 2018 to 2021, where he led them to a playoff appearance and even snagged Coach of the Year honors in 2018. Not too shabby, right? But his tenure with the Bears wasn't all sunshine and touchdowns. After a strong start, the team struggled offensively, and Nagy was ultimately let go. Fast forward to now, and he's back in Kansas City, working with Patrick Mahomes and one of the most explosive offenses in the league. Sounds like a redemption arc in the making, doesn't it? Okay, so why are the Jets reportedly eyeing Nagy? Let's face it, the Jets are in desperate need of a reset. Robert Saleh, their current head coach, is on shaky ground, especially with how this season has played out. Despite a stellar defense, their offense has been, well, let's just say underwhelming is putting it nicely. Enter Matt Nagy. He's known for his offensive mind and his ability to work with quarterbacks, two things the Jets desperately need. Zach Wilson hasn't lived up to expectations. Aaron Rodgers is still recovering from that Achilles injury, and the Jets' offense needs a serious overhaul. Nagy could be the guy to bring in fresh ideas and develop young talent. Plus, his experience working with Mahomes could make him an attractive choice for a franchise that's craving offensive firepower. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. How are Chiefs fans feeling about this? Well, it's a mixed bag. On one hand, losing Nagy would mean disrupting an offensive system that's been firing on all cylinders. He's a key part of Andy Reid's staff, and his chemistry with Mahomes is undeniable. But on the flip side, some fans see this as an opportunity for the Chiefs to promote from within or bring in fresh blood to keep things dynamic. And let's be real, Andy Reid is still the mastermind behind this offense. As long as he's in Kansas City, the Chiefs will be just fine. Here's what some fans are saying online. One tweet says, Nagy leaving? As long as we have Big Red, we're golden. Another one reads, Nagy's been great, but maybe it's time for him to spread his wings. And then there's this gem. As long as he doesn't take Mahomes with him, I'm good. Classic Chiefs Kingdom humor. Switching gears, let's look at this from the Jets' perspective. They're in a tough spot. Their fan base is frustrated, their offense is floundering, and they need someone who can change the narrative. Nagy brings credibility and a proven track record of offensive innovation, something the Jets haven't had in years. Plus, consider this, with Aaron Rodgers potentially returning next season, Nagy could be the perfect coach to maximize what Rodgers has left in the tank. Think about it. Nagy's experience with a superstar quarterback like Mahomes could translate well to working with Rodgers. And if the Jets decide to draft a young QB, Nagy's development skills could come in handy there too. Now, here's where things get really interesting. If Nagy does leave for the Jets, what's the ripple effect across the NFL? First, the Chiefs will need a new offensive coordinator. Will they promote from within, or could they bring in someone new? And how will this impact Mahomes and the team's offensive rhythm moving forward? And for the Jets hiring, Nagy would signal a clear shift in strategy. They'd be betting big on offensive improvement, potentially drafting a quarterback or making other bold moves in free agency. This kind of shakeup could influence how other teams in the AFC approach their own off-seasons. All right, let's address the rumors head-on. How serious is this talk about Nagy becoming the Jets' head coach? Well, reports suggest that the Jets' front office has him on their shortlist, but nothing set in stone yet. There's also speculation about other candidates, including some big names like Jim Harbaugh and Brian DeBole, depending on how things shake out with their current teams. But here's the kicker. Nagy's relationship with Chiefs GM Brett Veach and Andy Reid could complicate things. The Chiefs might not be too thrilled about losing him, especially to a team in the same conference. Could this lead to some behind-the-scenes negotiations or even a counteroffer from Kansas City to keep Nagy around? Time will tell. Of course, the biggest question is, what does Matt Nagy want? Does he feel ready for another shot at being a head coach, or is he content staying in Kansas City for now? Let's not forget, being an OC under Andy Reid is a pretty cushy gig. You're working with the best quarterback in the league, competing for Super Bowls, and building your resume without the pressure of being the top guy. But for some coaches, the allure of being a head coach is too strong to resist. If Nagy believes he's learned from his time in Chicago and is ready to lead again, the Jets could be the perfect opportunity. It's all about whether he sees this as the right fit at the right time. All right, time to put on my prediction hat. Will Matt Nagy leave the Chiefs for the Jets? If you ask me, it's a toss-up. On one hand, the Jets offer a fresh start and a chance to prove himself as a head coach again. On the other hand, staying in Kansas City keeps him in a winning environment with less pressure. Here's my gut feeling. If the Jets make a compelling offer and give him the resources he needs to succeed, Nagy might just take the leap. But don't be surprised if he decides to stick with the Chiefs for another year or two and wait for an even better opportunity to come along. So what do you think? Should Matt Nagy leave Kansas City for the New York Jets? Is this a smart move for the Jets, or are they barking up the wrong tree? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you all think about this potential coaching carousel. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on the latest NFL news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.